YouTube, how's it going? Now, I know I haven't made any vlogs in the last couple or 3 days. I haven't got a whole lot of video out in the last several days at all, actually. Much as I really want to. I just haven't been feeling really all that great. And anyway, there was one thing I did manage to do recently. I got really seriously trapped in a good book. I mean, in a way that I haven't done in years. You know, time was, I used to read and read and read and read, and the longer and bigger a book was, the better. You know, the more involved it was, the better, and so on. And I got into one a few days ago that was really good. And this was the book by James Clavell titled Shogun. And that was also there was a TV miniseries about that made in the 1970s. And if I'm not mistaken, it was one of, if not the first big-time TV miniseries. And it was really good. An excellent, very involved story. And as long as the miniseries was and involved as that was, the book is even longer and more involved. It's just absolutely awesome. 1,200 pages of awesome. And that 1,200 pages of awesome, I devoured it in 3 days. I haven't devoured a book like that in a very long time. I used to do it all the time. But you know how it is. You get busy doing things, you get involved with doing stuff on the internet all the time, and all of a sudden you don't have time for an actual hard copy book. I'm glad I got that out and read it. It was a very good story. And I remember the first time I read it. Absolutely fantastic story. If you ever have a chance to read it, if you ever feel up to 1,200 pages, get into it. If you enjoy reading a good, involved, complicated book with lots of intrigue and stories within stories within stories, not to mention a tragic love story, it's really excellent. Definitely get into it. And I bet you if you enjoy reading good stories at all, you get started in that book and you'll find yourself not wanting to put it down, even though because it's 1,200 pages, you're going to have to put it down a few times. So, just for gits and jiggles here, what was the last book that you picked up and just had this thing where you had to devour it? I'm curious. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Mr. Tinfoil Chef.